God.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
A little bit lower.
Yeah. So, we're gonna kick this off. Give it, saying, call alarm la. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wa'akudash Wakah. Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Kahal Wakah. Double honors to the hopefully elect elder apostles ready to be saved. Lord willing, starting with those at the Great Millstone Church, on down to the rest that may be out here abiding under the same doctrine. Much peace and many blessings to the rest of you believers out here. The other brothers teaching this truth in all true faith and sincerity. Giving all diligence and shalom. Much peace and shalom. Jizz peace. The rest of the believers, the children of the Israelite race, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, Indian people scattered abroad, Afro people scattered abroad. Alright? Shalom to the elect and 1/3, those that will go on to be found to have been of the house of David. So yeah, we're back with another highway game, another edition, and that's we're gonna go into what basically the whole Christmas crap, man. Saturnilia, you know, whatever. You know, the pagan ritual practices, wicked practices of the damn devil, man. Esau. If we can get this same shot, it goes on. I don't know why I would do it like this on this one. Sloppy. But yeah, man. So we're gonna go into it. Alright? Obviously brothers can hold the infamous, you know, Yeah, hold that 10th chapter. And what we're gonna start off with, what? The knowledge of wickedness. Okay? And that's in the book of Ecclesiasticus. Alright. Grab it real quick. In the 19th chapter, 22nd verse. And that's also the word so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Start off with Ephesians 5 and 12. All right? Yeah, that's good. Ephesians 5 and 12.
It's Ephesians 5 and verse 12. It says, for it is a shame for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
Yeah. And that's dealing with what Christmas actually deals with, man. It's a shame to even go into this passage, man. You know? Why do you think when you ask Satan, do they know what Christmas is dealing with, and you try to talk to them about what Christmas is actually with, they be like, they don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? As if it's dealing with a boogeyman or something that really could be wicked. And that's truly the truth. Why? Because these practices, these pagan practices, they stemmed in wickedness, man. Stemmed in wickedness and vanity. You know? Okay? So yeah, read the whole time, bro.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 12 says, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
Yeah. Alright? So yeah, when you go back, give me Ecclesiastes 1 and 9 real quick. Thing that has been. She don't know why she got that on her head, man. You know? Even on here. Alright? God, the Most High hate Christmas. And that's why America ended. That's why Christmas trees been set on fire. White people got you so-called black people celebrating a wicked-ass practice, man. That's why his son get ready to come back and kill y'all, man, and save those that repented. According to the truth. God hates Christmas. Read that. Give me that. 10, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord.
This is what the Lord said, not us. Thus saith the Lord. Come on.
It says, learn not the way of the heathen.
He said, learn not the way of the heathen. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Go ahead.
It says, for the customs of the people are vain.
Yeah. Go ahead.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. She didn't repent. Woman, she gonna die. Alright? We ain't gonna hold it yet. Go ahead, bring that Ecclesiastes. We ain't gonna bring it out yet. Bring that Ecclesiastes 1 and 9 out real quick, brother. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
That was just for her. Just in case she was possibly staying here long enough. Go ahead.
The thing that has been, it is that which shall be.
Yeah.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Yep.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
So is this Christmas new? Or has, you know? Keep going, bro.
And it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
See? Like, So it's been around, man. Right? Things just advance, man. Alright? Christmas go back to a pagan holiday known as Saturnilia, right? And I never really looked into Saturnilia like that. You know, I knew it was rooted in it, but I actually like really went into it, man. The shit wicked as hell, man. It go back to obviously Esau. It's always been really Esau stole Christmas. And I did a lesson on that last year. You know, they stole it from Elon, all right? But Christmas is like a gumbo, right? It's parts of different things from the ancient times, the ancient practices of wickedness, okay? It's the knowledge of wickedness. That's what it actually is. Matter of fact, give me that scripture real quick.
Sirach 19 and 22 says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
See? You people got the knowledge of wickedness. But I won't speak to that just yet by the Spirit. That's basically all Christmas is. It's a bunch of components of different practices. It's the knowledge of a bunch of different wicked knowledge of the ancient times. And one being, the Romans were what? It's one component they get Christmas from. The Romans, they had this practice known as Saturnilia, right? And they're observing from the 17th, supposedly, right, to the 23rd. And basically, they would do exactly what people do today, which is get together. They would shut down the town, the cities. It'd be like how the Lord, when we got our high holy days, that's how you know Esau the damn devil, man. He's just completely on the left-hand side. How we can't do, basically, you can't like, for instance, let's say Feast of Unleavened Bread. No work. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a Sabbath unto you. That's how they treat Christmas. So this is how we know it's true. Because before we grew up knowing this truth, what happens on Christmas every year? So-called Christmas. You don't go to school. The stores closed. So we know this nigga read the Bible. We know he know about the Heavenly Father, man. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get the scripture that say, what's that? Sirach 39, good is set against evil. Look at all the works of the young. Bring that out here. Okay. Go ahead, man.
Sirach 33:14 says, good is set against evil and life against death.
Jump up a couple verses. I think there's like some context to it. Or it might be after. If not, you can keep going.
So Sirach 33:12 it says, some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified
Yep.
and set near himself.
So everybody not holy. That's what that's going into. Some people was made to be wicked. Some people was made to be holy. Go ahead.
But some of them that he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
And how are you holy if the Lord give you the holy ways? Well, we know he didn't give everybody the holy ways because it tells us that in Psalms 147 chapter, he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes unto, Israel. As for the, the other people, they have not known them, man. You see? So that's why Jake is being told to what? Not deal with the customs of the people, man, because they vain. They don't know me. They're going to make you vain. They actually the wicked. But go ahead, they're going to make you the wicked if you practice it. Go ahead.
As the clay is in the potter's hand,
Yep.
to fashion it at his pleasure.
See, that's what the Lord did. It tells us in Proverbs the 16th chapter how the Lord, he made all things for himself, even in the wicked for the day of evil. You see? Go ahead.
So man is in the hand of him that made him,
Go ahead.
to render to them as liketh him best.
Yeah, and that's dealing with Esau and Jacob, really. Because when you want to read, it comes down to two components. Go ahead.
Good is set against evil.
See? It ain't three things. You see what I'm saying? That's why in the beginning it wasn't triplets. It wasn't couplets. You know what I'm saying? It was twins, two things, two components. Right? Jacob and Esau representing what? Good versus evil, man. So-called white man versus so-called black man, right? Include you indigenous people, man. All right, go ahead.
And life against death.
You see? And they also represent life and death, man. All right? Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
And that's how Esau always been, because I'm just getting this to go to the point of, so you can see this Saturnilia shit for how it is. What did Esau do when Jacob was told not to take a wife of, the Hamites? Jacob would go on and follow that commandment. Esau will overhear that because it was never being told to him. He was always, casted out. But he will hear what not to do and go and do the very thing. You see what I'm saying? He will literally do the opposite of what he's supposed to do. You see? Go ahead. And that's what? The knowledge of wickedness. You see? Go ahead.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another.
Is there more?
It says, I wake it up last of all.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, man. Now, my point again, like I said, they will take basically the observances of us and just do the opposite of it. That's really what Saturnilia is, and it's a lot of, that things we're going to speak to, as the spirit permits. But that's really what that is. You take your holiday and which is, they get their holidays from, like how they got the word holiday. It's from our holy day. You know what I'm saying? They just flip everything. Everything they got is off what we got. Go ahead, bro.
So Sirach chapter 39 and verse 28.
Matter of fact, get that in Deuteronomy. Make sure we get the scripture you brought out. We hold them. Get Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Go ahead.
Yeah,
start at 7. Go ahead.
Verse 27, it says, all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil.
Heavy. Yep.
Yes. It's just, let me back on what the brother's saying. They take all these good things. We say high holy days. They call them holidays. They whole holidays, honestly. But, they take what's good, shutting down the town, taking a break, a rest, and they turn it into something that's ungodly. These things are presented as good things to the godly, but the evil, they're going to take it. The wicked, they're going to take it and turn it into evil things.
Yeah.
Thus, us celebrating XMas, which is really Saturnilia, and a bunch of other components that we going into.
Yep. And simply what? They just take everything good and flip it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. So bring that out real quick. Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Start at 7. Whoever got it.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7, it says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
If we can bring somebody back from the ancient time and ask them to tell you what's all this, these lights, these candles, these stars, the ornaments, the wreaths. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, it's this. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no new thing on this thing. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 8, it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So everything they got is based off what we got. Or what we didn't get. You see what I'm saying? So that's my point. Now, once again, Saturnilia, they little holiday, you tell me it sound like Christmas. It's observed from what's now known as right now, basically the same time frame then, it just wasn't called that. Really it was. That's how you get July, that's how you get Saturday, that's how you get Thursday. All that actually, we literally living out what the Romans was, you know what I'm saying? Like English is Latin. Latin is nothing but Greek. The Romans spoke what? Greek. You see what I'm saying? So we still in this shit right now. You look up the Pope, he was reading this stuff today and all that. On the building, it literally says the Romans. On them ancient buildings. So this Bible is not fake, man. Those are the people that actually killed our Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? Like the brother Mo that was up here talking to us. He asking how we get here. Yeah, it's real. The Italians, because Romans were in Italy. You know what I'm saying? Kobe grew up in what? Italy. It's real. You know? But point being, man, what it was observed during December, from the 17th to the 23rd, what goes on to happen? They would have basically shut down the town. Sounds like all our holy days, right? We can actually go to the law and read that if we wanted to. What's that? Numbers 28, Leviticus 23. You know what I'm saying? Either or. But nonetheless, right? And they tell you like in certain high holy days, you basically got to shut everything down. Yeah, that's exactly what they would do there. Now, you can say something?
You say you can see it in the gospel, you know, probably the outside. You know, even during like the Shabbats, you know, everybody would be shut down, you know. High holy day.
Focus on what? High holy day. That's what these niggas doing now. But we gonna actually see what it is, right? So they would do what? They would have private meetings, right? And they would basically comments just hit nutshell points, man. They would fucking give gifts to each other in private. Now, when you go into what they was actually doing, it's the worship of the god Saturn, right? And the Saturn god is said to be a god who's he has a kathan in the Greek, that's the word essence, which means what? Earth, soil, or underworld. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's based upon. So basically, it's the worship of the dead. It's dealing with dead. It's dealing with dead. It's dealing with stuff like that, right? Now, before I jump there, you got these gifts they will give out, right? That's called Saturnilia, right? Saturnilia. They will give out Saturnilia, which is manifold, because Saturnilia, when you look it up, is also a tree. You see what I'm saying? But how they will use it, they will give the Saturnilia, which is basically a word for them giving each other gifts, which is just what they call idols, like statues and shit. Yeah, like little decored jewels and shit like that.
Shit you can see in the China cabinets.
Yeah, that's what they'll do. And they'll do exactly like trophies, exactly. There'll be a bronze, there'll be a clay, there'll be a gold, there'll be a silver, stuff like that, right? What's the colors you see in Christmas? Silver, gold. Hey, matter of fact, read that real quick. Jeremiah 7. I mean, 10. You know? It's happy because it's going to go, they go to both. And literally, the Saturnilia go to both. Read that real quick, bro. You can take from, yeah, you got it. Yep.
Jeremiah 10 verse 3 says, for the customs of the people are vain.
Yep. The customs of the people are vain. Go ahead.
It says, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
One cutteth a tree out of the forest. Go ahead.
It says, the work of the hands of the workman
Go ahead.
with the axe.
Go ahead.
They deck it with silver.
With what?
With silver.
They do what?
They deck it with silver.
And what?
And with gold.
See? See that? Saturnalia. Now what's crazy about it is, they say they take a tree. When you look up Saturnalia, it's a tree. It's actually a little tree. And it looked like it's a plant. Right? It's like it's like a plant tree. Even though trees are plants.
Right, I get
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Saturnalia. Look it up. You know?
What we would call like a house plant today.
Bro, look, they said it, and they actually declared to be a weird looking tree. You know what I'm saying? You look up Saturnalia, it's Sagillar. R-I-A. Yeah, that's it right there. Look at that shit. And you see how the bottom looks up? That's how they build it. That's the Saturnalia tree, man. But they wouldn't give you, supposedly they wouldn't give each other that. They would just give each other the little dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Shit's crazy, man. Like I said, I never really even looked into Saturnilia like that. Because all this shit wicked. You know, the scriptures say you don't make mentions of the other gods and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. And then, like I said, it's just another component. It's a lot of components to this Christmas crap. It's knowledge of wickedness. That's all it is. All right. Now, they would do that, right? Now, when you jump forward, they had this. Basically, it was they said over time, those were the offerings. Those offerings got substituted. Those were substitutes for what they used to offer, which is the dead bodies of their enemies. And you know who those enemy bodies were said to come from? The gladiators. Now somebody get the definition for gladiator real quick. Which is bullshit. Because by the definition, you tell me who the gladiators will be today. And if the gladiators are who they will be today, if we can identify who to be the gladiators today, they'd have to be the gladiators then. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. Whoever got it.
Gladiators. It says in ancient Rome.
See? And where?
In ancient Rome, a man trained to fight with weapons against other men or wild animals in an arena.
Yep. And then when you actually go into the study of the gladiators, they was actually set up for the Roman Republic. And they would fight in arenas to entertain these Republican people. You see what I'm saying? Who the fuck that sound like? Because basically showing you them the only people that can get the Republicans today represent a form of what? Being rich. So who the only people? Basically those the people that can afford to see these gladiators fight against other gladiators. They weren't just fighting against just regular people. They were fighting against the same people, their own people. What does that remind you of? Django or Mandingo fights, which is that, you know? See that? We're the gladiators. Who come to the games to see? Who playing at the games?
Always be the subject matter of those games.
Who's in the skyboxes? The Roman Republic.
What we read earlier, the things that has been are the things that shall be. You know? There's no new thing.
So really that's what that's telling you, to fight against other people. Yeah. It was Jake fighting against Jake in front of these Romans. Just how Jake do now. In the ring, beating the shit out of each other. You know? Breaking each other's noses to entertain the so-called white man who's getting ready to go into slavery according to the Bible. All you goddamn devils. And you 2/3 so-called black people, y'all the Hebrew Israelites, man. But you gonna die because you won't repent, man. Alright? Pastor lied to us. We the men who set up, man. We know what's going on. There go the angels watching right there, man. Alright? But anyway, so further going into it a little bit more, right? They said that over time, the wicked holiday known as Saturnilia, which is Christmas today, was substituted because, you had the likes of, you know, different like deities like Hercules that was, you know, basically word was getting out how wicked that stuff was. They was like, we gotta change this. And they would take the bodies of who the king was set up, which is called I forget the title he would get, but this person would be responsible for looking into murders. He would be responsible for looking into murders, and they would, and that guy they were saying is where they would get the bodies from, right? But they said the offerings was who? The gladiators. You see, so that when they would die, they'd take their bodies and offer them. You see what I'm saying? To the Saturnilia, to Saturn, the god. You know? And they'd do that when you go into it, because you got to read through to see what they really, what was the thinking there. They was trying to procure themselves gain. That's why Esau worshiped the left-hand side. Because one of the gods that he was saying to be in cahoots with, or comparison with, was Pluto. Right? And another god named Diz, it's a bunch of gods. But both of those two guys, Diz dude and Pluto, was guys that deal with what? Wealth. Fertile, like basically your land growing, you know, and basically being taken care of in the afterlife. Because they obviously realized they would have to die. You see what I'm saying? And Pluto, he was responsible for that. He was another god known for hidden wealth, right? And how you get into him is because Saturn is a god that's, they said his essence, he's a god, so-called god of theirs, that's, his essence is based in the ground. You know what I'm saying? The earth. What's the Hades. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the underworld. Now, Hades is actually the name of the god. But they end up going over time and end up getting established as being known as the underworld. But Hades is a god. That's why they show you in the movie Hercules, Hades. But they don't say where he at. But the place where he's supposedly at today would be Hades. No, Hades is the god. And Hades actually was Pluto. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what all that shit was dealing with, man. You know? And then people basically when the Hamashiach followers, and really when Esau started taking over, you know what I'm saying? Getting into acting like they was us and all that. No, we can't do this. That's how they, you know, try to cloak it now. They not gonna openly come out and tell you this is what they doing. That's what this shit based in. People will lose their goddamn mind. But that's what they doing. That's why you seeing a lot of bodies drop. All these bodies that's coming up missing. Oh, this is another thing they would do. They had a god during that they would sacrifice to. She was a woman god, she was a goddess. And I forget her name, I think her name was Laro or something like that. They'd take the weapons of their enemies, which is the gladiators, and sacrifice their, basically burn their weapons to her. That's what they'd do. And you know what that reminded me of? That reminds me of what just took place at the Oakwood Ball. Because not only did that happen at the Oakwood Ball, the same exact scenario happened in the mall at San Francisco. Literally, the same exact thing. And what happened? What turned up at both scenes? Both of the shooters, right? Or at least the shooters involved. One of them was at least said not he caught it off, right? But what they said was actually caught or found. The gun. The fucking gun. So it just made me to believe, wait a minute. Can y'all not find the other guy or whoever, because they said in the one at San Francisco, they couldn't find either one. Could y'all not find who was involved and did the shootings because y'all killed them? You see what I'm saying? Which, you know, and then they would take that, but because it's ironic that these niggas will leave guns at the scene, at both of them, for weapons. And then that's what's going on the day before Christmas. But then Christmas is rooted in Saturnilia, but that's what Saturnilia deals with. they will sacrifice, they will take their enemies' weapons and burn them to their gods. So they looking for Jakes, because that's the enemy. Because who's doing this? Whose holiday is this at the time? Esau's, it still is. That nigga don't change. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's exactly what these niggas doing, man.
And if I could,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, we seen in the news, you know, the news showed the situation. They had trucks and shit we never seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was in those trucks? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just trucks we never seen, like vehicles. You know what I'm saying? The brother alluded to the fact where, you know, what's the possible going on? I'm saying, like, these unidentified vehicles can easily be chop shop. You know what I'm saying? Human remains, you never know. It was all real, you know?
Exactly, man. That shit crazy. That's the only thing they got on the shit. We've been able to locate the weapon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's Saturnilia, man. That's what that shit is. You start seeing news, you probably hear more news alerts tonight or whatever, and weapons pop up in Saturnilia, man. We got the weapon, Saturnilia. We found the knife, Saturnilia. Somebody got stabbed, but they left the knife. You know what I'm saying? That's telling you they finna what? They all this shit, bodies is a lot of like some of the elders was going into this, right? Elder brothers. And they were saying how you know, I spoke about Saturnilia in a little bit. They said basically there's been a lot of Amber Alerts. Like how we got that one that Sunday. But what was key, they said it was the Amber Alerts was about missing children.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then and the one that was coming, the one that had came to us, you know, was spiritual anyway. But the one that kept coming to my phone that was really the highlight focus of it. It wasn't just the car got stolen, like the war pointed out. It was a child in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know? Gladiators, man. You know what I'm saying? Them bodies. Because really you just use, it ain't got to necessarily be gladiators. Gladiators is who? The Jakes. Period. So during Saturnilia, they would take Jakes that died in murders, even if they murdered, which they did, you see what I'm saying? Because if they died in a battle to entertain you, it was you did that shit. A nigga get in the ring, you know the look, you kill, that's what's up.
Basically, it was kidnapping to be in the ring, you know what I'm saying? They would kidnap people, they would tip people in certain situations. So you would have them, so you would listen to where they'll take your body and take you to the ring, you know what I'm saying? The Coliseum.
Oh, you know what's heavy about that too? Basically, they legalized murder. Boxing is legalized murder. Because when you don't got your license to box, but you train to box, you see what I'm saying? You a murderer. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like if you kill somebody and you a boxer, like you beat somebody's ass outside the ring and you a boxer, that's murder.
Weapons.
They identify you will kill somebody. It ain't kill, it's murder. You could murder somebody out here, bro. We trained you to do this. Remember, when you went into Gladiators, it said, go back into that word about Kusar. That's heavy.
So the definition for the word gladiator, it says, in ancient Rome, a man trained to fight with weapons.
See, trained. See that? You don't just box. You gotta get trained to box. Niggas getting into a fight on the street, they not boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's not boxing if you ain't trained. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is an art form, man. It's a specific thing. Alright? So basically, like I said, that's what's heavy about it, man. These niggas have legalized murder. Because somebody could die in that ring. Because they both trained to murder. And those niggas in the ring, according to definition, ain't nothing but gladiators, man. That's what Mike Tyson broke down in that video. Truth is stranger than fiction. He said, what do you think the red and the blue, matter of fact, get that in Revelation 13 chapter. What do you think the red and the blue represent? That's Mike Tyson, so he knows. He said the red and the blue represent the Republicans and the Democrats that set up that whole shit to watch and be entertained, man.
But go ahead, bro. We got the NBA logo, we got the MLB logo, we got the NFL logo. White and blue, you know what I'm saying? So all these separate coliseums and fields are set up upon the same purpose.
I was gonna say by the Spirit, basically, when you watch, me and the brother, we in boxing heavy, you know what I'm saying? The brother right here, we in the boxing real heavy, basically. When you watch those boxing matches, who's at the front? You the only people that's all you fucking see. Like, take in the arena.
They was really saying that we sprinklers.
Yeah.
They sprinkling there, but that's Esau. There's some other red faces in the front, man.
Being entertained. They got like the first 3 rows, man. Oh, that's heavy. Because when you watch that on American Gangster, when they was when they was trying to figure out how the hell they was interrogating Frank, they like, how the hell this nigga get front row seats? How he get here, basically? You ain't supposed to be there. Because it go back to the Rome, because that's the Coliseum when the Romans would be entertained by the gladiators, man. Go ahead, bro.
The whole Coliseum thing, because I was just doing the research on it before a lesson, but the first Coliseum was erected in Rome, and it was built by the Israelites, of course. In between what they say, 70 AD or 90 AD, according to the internet, but we know that's wrong facts because it talks about it in the Maccabees. You know, we made the gym. They made the gym.
Yeah. Get that real quick.
That's it.
Whoever want to get that for the brother.
But if you want to,
I'll get it for you.
Yeah, if you look it up, the first Coliseum was built by the Israelites. So it wouldn't even be far-fetched to know, after you know, that we was the same people fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. This is Maccabees, the second chapter. It's Maccabees 1, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, I'm gonna start at 10. It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days, which the Romans, they was basically the Greeks, man. All right, but anyway, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. Which is why you have Jakes and those Colosseums today, basically not realizing that's what they're doing, making a covenant with the heathen. But getting to the point, it says, so this device, see that? So this device pleased them well. That's all I always had devices. See that? It says, then certain of the people were so forward therein that they went to the king, who gave them license. See, boxing license, man. To do after the ordinances of the heathen. It says, whereupon, it's the point, they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen. Yeah, that's that, man. Still no point.
That's the big thing, you know.
Whoever got that scripture. Revelation 13. Yeah. Started like 10. 8. Basically, 2 horns. Started at 10. Matter of fact, no, started at 11.
Yeah, Khan, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. And caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship.
Like to read that one more time?
Yeah, kind of. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Yep.
And he had 2 horns.
Now, is this an actual beast? No. You know, this is another man that's basically going on to take, you know, the earth. You see what I'm saying? But doesn't have the Heavenly Father, which makes you beast-like. You know what I'm saying? There's no conduct of you know, you're a beast in your mind. Right?
And he had 2 horns like a lamb.
And he had 2 horns like a lamb. So this is what? The wolf in sheep clothing, man. Okay? But it's the know what right here. The focal point of what we're going to right here is what? The 2 horns, man. Alright, so this the way this beast will move will be in a way to where your perception, you know, is playing with people's perception.
Like you get the illusion of 2 separate entities, but they're on the same.
Yeah, but not going that far. Just, you know, that's the point, ultimately. But yeah, because you say lamb too. Basically denoting how this thing, it's as a beast, but it's like a lamb. You see what I'm saying? Then it's pointing out to you the 2 horns, which is the point. But my point of what I'm trying to say is what is going on to reveal to us is how this actual beast will alter the perception of how it's perceived. It will deal in such a way to where it's perceived in a, you know. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, kind. It says, and he spake as a dragon.
See? Whole time. You see? Because it says, matter of fact, grab it real quick. I'm a class of the They say, commend none before you heard him speak. Yeah. Sirach 27:7. Praise no man before thou hearest him speak. You see, for this is the trial of men. See that? Because it say, you know, basically, you know, a fruit by its tree. I mean, a tree by its fruit. You know, and the Lord say, He what? Create the fruit of the lips. See that? So He's waiting on you to say something. You can look however the hell you want to look. When you get to talking, we're gonna be able to tell if you have the tongue of the learned, man. You know, and they say a man of wisdom gonna praise those that have found her. You see what I'm saying? But you only gonna be able to know that upon what? Yeah, hearing him speak. You see? So this damn devil, this beast will deal with perception. That's fucking, you know, that's goddamn America, man. That's all you deal with here, the fucking perception. You would take things at what? Face value. The Lord will go on and reveal, nah, it's a little racket. You see? It's a very sophisticated animal. Immigration is dealing with the system too. Okay? But the point of that is it said that beast like that lamb, but we ain't going deeper to it, is that it had 2 horns. Now when you go into when you look up political color, it says political colors are colors used to represent a political ideology. Okay? And it says it's livescience.com. Why is red for Republicans and blue for Democrats? So the point being, it's 2 colors, 2 horns, 2 opposing sides that this devil would try to use, you know, as part of his perception plan. You see what I'm saying? That's a part of his perception plan. It's red and blue. You know, you guys are for that. You guys are for this. No, it's the same. It's from the same.
To give the illusion of option.
Yeah.
Choice.
But it's from the same damn people, man. This is from one system. So going back to the point, Mike Tyson said, what do you think those red and blue colors represent, man? The same thing they represent the political party, man. Thus going back to what? Rome. Because is the political party new? No. That goes back to what? The patricians and the plebeians. The plebeians being the Democrats and the patricians being the Republicans, man. The 300 fathers, the patrons. The plebeians being the poor or the public, man. Right? And now all that's for what? The Roman, man. The Roman Republic, man. Which went on and created a political party because people then got tired of their shit. And they would give people their own, if you will, a chance to represent themselves. That's where that shit came from. You know? It's really, in reality, it's only the Republic. Ain't no such thing as no damn Democrats. You know, bunch of broke niggas thinking, we gotta band together. You gotta, or the people that's for the people. We gotta band. That shit don't exist, bro. There's always been a people at the top controlling everything. Hey, the scripture say what? In Ecclesiastes, the 4th chapter, it says, well, the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou, man? So what is all this voting for what you want shit? When you got a king, man. You see what I'm saying? When we put back as kings, they know what these people want. This is what we say, man. This is what Yahweh Shah say, man. Yahweh Shah. Ain't no, we ain't playing that game. Like y'all got an option. No, you either do this or you gonna die. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, bro. The point being, man, like I said, just simplifying the whole Saturnilia crack is what? It's just basically a damn time when they offering the dead, man. Dead bodies will come up of the gladiators, man, and they would sacrifice them to who? The god Saturn, who deals with the underworld, man. And it's a bunch of other little details to it and stuff like that. Oh, and basically when they went on and instituted it, everybody that is observing, obviously, which is proven to be true because they shut down everything. So if you can't run your business, and even if you didn't have so-called interest in it, you're forced to basically observe Christmas because you can't do nothing else besides that. Now the people that would be into it, they would do what? They'll go home and they'll continue. Once they leave like public festivities or whatever, they will go home and continue it. And what they would do is, if you didn't have a lot of money, they will offer a suckling pig.
That's what it's a Coliseum where on the board here. It was like Soldier Field and right next to the Coliseum.
No, Soldier Field is literally based upon the Coliseum. Especially if you go back and if you look at the original one.
All this shit. Look at this shit. Look at these buildings, man. This is how you know it's real. This shit Rome, bro. This is Rome all over again, bro. That's the spirit you brothers notice that, man. You know, that's the Lord sent that dude. What I was saying was the people that go home, that was all good, the people would go home, and this is what they'd do. They'll offer a suckling pig. Like how on Passover we offer the lamb. See that?
Left-hand side of it.
Yeah, bro. Y'all can bring those scriptures out, then we pass it over.
Jeremiah first or
whatever we told. Proverbs 15 and 8. We read Sirach 19:22 one more time, and then you know, that's basically it, man. Bring it out, bro.
Proverbs 15 and 8. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight.
Yeah. See that? Read that one more time.
It says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord.
Yep.
But the prayer of the upright is his delight.
So yeah, man. That would be a sacrifice. It's all left hand and shit, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in the law real quick. Passover. Passover. How the Lord said it, Exodus 12. Yeah, the point was telling us how to keep it.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 3 says, Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take them every man a lamb.
Because you gotta think, when no one's cultivating you, it's like, you think of the movie with Tarzan. Nobody raised him. So he came like what? A beast. You see? And that's why the Lord deems these people beasts. You know, I ain't tell them nothing. They just out here. They getting it how they live. That's why I take like beasts. They really be saying that, so we gotta get it how we live. Like they a bunch of monkeys. That's why they act like it, like that, man. Shit, we was like that at a point, you know? We still had some moral compass, if you will, the spirit that make us the most reprobate, but you know, you got some take part in it. Yeah, you got some jakes out here, that's some straight. You know? Monkey, hey, niggas be saying that, they go to the club, it's a zoo. Gorilla Zoo. This Alizar got the nerve to have the name Gorilla Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? God, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, the spirituality of the Lord do use animals in essence too. They got spiritual, you know, symbolism.
It says, Exodus 12, verse 3, speak ye unto the children.
So I'm going to say all that. You don't know this, the beast. Alright? Go ahead, bro.
Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
Lamb for a house. This is known as what? Passover. Oh, you know what's heavy about it? Passover represent your house shot now. But they say Christmas represent your house shot. Hey, the Passover is actually when your house shot was born. But they say the winter is when it was born. Hey, the Passover is usually during spring. You see what I'm saying? But they say that, you know, Christmas is in the dead of winter, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Everything dying now, man. Look at these trees. This one, Christ was born, so-called. Go ahead, bro.
I gotta touch some of it.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 22:32 says, I am the Most High, of the God of Abraham. It says the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living.
Everything. You got it.
Kind of, yeah. That's it. Springtime is when things are all is lively. That's it. The time we in right now, everything is dead.
Rebirth.
Kind.
Birth. Yep.
So it don't. If the Lord Spirit is in all things, you know what I'm saying? Why would He have, you know what I'm saying? How shall be born in a time of death? Like that don't add up. Come back to Exodus 12 verse 4 says, if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor.
No, for the pig.
It says, and if the household be too little for the lamb, it says, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls.
No, for the pig.
Take it being the lamb.
Yeah, see? Same thing. You gotta add that in. If you listen and you get it. It didn't say if your household. This is disclaimer in there. If your household too little, it say take the lamb. It ain't switch, you know. Yeah. Lord say even if the household too little, you still take a lamb. You know what I'm saying?
He say take something else.
He ain't say take no pig. Go ahead and finish that and then jump to Baba Shah, Deuteronomy 14.
It says, take it according to the number of the souls.
Yep.
Every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb.
Yep. Keep going.
It says your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year.
Yeah.
Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. Ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
Yep.
And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two sides.
That's it. Jump to Deuteronomy 14. Alright? Now, this is where they flipped that from. You see? They will go home during Saturnilia, after the festivities of it, right? And people will sacrifice or offer you a suckling pig, man. You see what I'm saying? That's a play off of this. but that can't be of God. You see what I'm saying? Which we obviously relating that to Christmas today, because what does it say about pigs? Go ahead, man. How's the Lord feel about pigs? Anybody know?
Deuteronomy 14 verse 8, it says, and the swine,
And the what?
and the swine,
And the swine, go ahead.
because it divides the hoof,
Yep.
yet cheweth not the cud,
Yep.
it is unclean unto you.
It's unclean. Pig, go ahead.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
You can't even touch it. So how could you eat it? Because they could have been eating it for the same thing as offering it. Let's say they don't even touch it. What's, you know what I'm saying? So what is that about, man? And what do people eat on Christmas? Ham, man. Ham, spam. Damn, you know, honey ham. Love your ham, man. And what the Lord say about, hey, and then y'all try to put that with the Messiah. The Messiah said he coming back to kill those that's eating pork, man. Eating ham, man. Bring that out. You know, Isaiah 62, and then bring those scriptures out and pass it over. Isaiah 66. Start at 14.
This Isaiah chapter 66.
You nasty ass people, man. Go ahead, bro. You disgusting. Alright? Because you don't want to do better, man. My Lord's gonna kill y'all, man. Go ahead. And then you gonna come back and learn righteousness. Go ahead.
Isaiah 66 and verse 17. It says, they sanctify themselves and purify themselves.
Yeah, the Lord ain't sanctified them. They said we are holy. You know what I'm saying? We declare what's holy. But the Lord declared who holy was not, according to this. But man speak not according to this, because there's no light in him, man.
God, it says, in gardens behind one tree in the midst.
Yep. And that one tree represents who? Esau. You see that? Go ahead.
Eating swine's flesh
Yep.
and the abomination.
See that tree, go back to it. You can read that one time. No one is said. No one is said. Man.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 17.
Yep.
They that sanctify themselves
Good.
and purify themselves in the garden,
In the what?
in the gardens behind one tree.
See? What is synonymous with the tree in the garden? The prophetic tree. Who was pushing that? Who tree was that? That's Esau, man. That's the dope Esau right there, man. Doing what? What are they doing behind this tree?
Eating swine's flesh
Yep.
and the abomination and the mouse
Yep.
shall be consumed together, said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, you been eating spiritual ways, man. A lot of you people eating nutmeg tonight, nutcrackers and shit, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? You know? Jake from the hood, so there's certain parts of Christmas Jake never even tapped into. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I don't even remember nothing. I don't even want to remember none of that crap, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Niggas are eating damn little gingerbread, man, and a bunch of sacrificial, you know, man. You know? Animals, man. I mean, food, man. Bring out those scriptures we got. Pass it on. You can read that, oh, what was that? Y'all seen that? Hey, call along light, how about smell shot? What was that, man? Yeah, you seen that? That wasn't no firework. Oh, man. Woo! Hey. Wow. That was the angels, bro. It was like gold at the top, and it was like a pillar. It was like a literal pillar, like a glow stick just went off in the air. I'm dead serious. Wow, bro. Something else is flash in the sky too. Hey, Lord willing, you put it back in the sky so brothers can see it. We let y'all see the place. I ain't see that, but that's funny, man. That's crazy. Lord willing, put it back up there. That's crazy. It was like a glow stick. Like literally, it was like a pillar. It flared. You seen it?
I seen the light too.
Yeah. Woo! Wow. Man, that was angelic right there. Yeah. Hey, bring that out, man. Bring that Yeah, bring that we go in the point on Ephesians 5 and yeah, we don't need that. Go ahead, Thor. We don't need that.
This is a Sirach 19 and 22. It says the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. It says neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Yeah, and what's the counsel of sinners? Well, the sinners being these so-called white people, and these really first and foremost these jakes that's under these so-called white people, which is causing them to sin, right? Which is them going against the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to celebrate so-called Christmas, man. Which the worship of gods, which had dead bodies of Israelites sacrificed unto them, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's too heavy about it because we're the tree, right? If you will, because a lot of those ornaments now, they look like planets, right? Now, what goes under the tree? Presents, fish, offerings, where they sat at, on the ground. Those like the dead bodies right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. That is.
If I can.
No, you got it, bro.
It's, back in November, we was kind of doing this balance. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you got to do. You at the tree, at the foot of the tree. You know what I'm saying? Kids get down their knees, grab the, the gifts and shit.
Yeah, but the point being what? That the vision is dead bodies, man. They offerings. You know what I'm saying? Because we're seeing this cloak because, no, they're giving it to your kids. Well, no, they under the tree before your kids give it to them. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's heavy too? There's another piece of it. Pretty much, they would take the Romans. They would take their certain deities, right? These Saturnilia pagans. They'll take their vegans, they deities, and they'll like say it's a cutout of it or something like that. They'll sit it on the couch and act like it's participating in their festivities. Like straight up. That's what they was doing. And there's a bunch of shit you just connected dots with. It's fucking Christmas, man. So Christmas tied with a bunch of different shit. Saturday is definitely one of them. So that's the point. What else you got? You read that last scripture? Yeah. So hey, the knowledge of wickedness, that's what you actually dealing with, man. And then a lot of Jake don't want to talk about it because it goes deep, man. There's a lot more to that side of me and shit, man. But it's too much to bear.
So Ephesians chapter 5, verse 12, it says, "For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret."
It's not simple. See? You finish that? You can read that. Maybe somebody can look over the brother. What's that? John 12. Basically, whatsoever things, there's nothing hid that shall not be manifested. Go ahead.
Ephesians 5, verse 13, it says, "For all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever those make manifest is light."
Yeah. You see, that's how you know this light. The light has come. Because if you can sit and hear this and be like, damn, this is Christmas. That's how you know this is light. You know what I'm saying? And it's the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. It's the word. You see that? Christmas ain't nothing but the knowledge of wickedness. Yeah, that's cool. It's a couple of them. Don't matter. Either one. That's one of them.
known and come abroad.
Yeah. No, get the other one. Get the other one. The other one, similar. They say the same thing. Word of word. Accurate to word. So, literally. That's the spirit. Whatever that just was in the sky, that's hey. Word ain't playing, man. We got it. Let's put nothing here. It's in two places. Mark is one, I think. John got the other one. It might be Matthew. No, it's basically the same thing. You didn't read Mark? Read that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I said John 12, my bad. Yeah, read this. Brother got it right here. You got it.
Luke chapter 12 and verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Keep going.
Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light.
See, then what the brother went on to read, right?
And that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops.
Yeah, because when we read into Saturnilia, and they said they would get these gifts privately. You know what I'm saying? After all these years when it came out, obviously what the gift was. You know, and what these gifts is that people thinking they're giving it to their kids and loved ones is just innocent gifts, but they really symbolism for the dead bodies. You see what I'm saying? That these Romans will give each other that were of us. You see what I'm saying? That's it. So yeah.
It's a little bit more.
You got it. Pass it over.
We are going on the topic, Luke chapter 12 and 4. And it says, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that killed the body. You know, because, you know, that's what we, you know, ultimately going on. They say they're killing bodies, right? That's the things that they have hidden. Yep. It says, but I will forewarn you of whom you shall fear.
To Saturn, the God. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff, man. You know? This holiday deals with sacrificing unto, in a nutshell, it deals with sacrificing unto Saturn, the God, they so-called God, bodies, man. So they can what? So to keep their abundance. You see what I'm saying? That's what they try to do. Matter of fact, get that in Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47, and I want to say you can start at verse 10. You know? We damn near can read. We start at 1. We can read through. Yeah, we start. You got it, bro. Look the book here. You got it.
Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, this place is wore out, man. Dust wore out. It's over with, man.
It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne.
Yeah, there's no throne, man. You just lost your prestige in the earth. You see what I'm saying? How do we know that? Because Christmas been canceled. You got it. Man, they canceled so many flights. I was laughing my tail off, man. You know what I'm saying? How do you flights get canceled and shit? We enjoyed it my heart. Man.
There is no throne, O daughter of Chaldeans. And thou shalt no more be called timber of delicacy. Take the millstones and grind mill, and cover thy locks.
And take the millstones and grind mill. Read that part one time.
Isaiah 47 and 2. And take the millstones and grind mill.
Yeah, take the millstones and grind mill. Dealing with pretty much, that's basically dealing with storing your food, man. You see what I'm saying? You better store up, man. Go ahead.
Uncover thy locks.
Yep. Locks or locks? Like dreadlocks?
Yeah, like a lock.
Go ahead.
Uncover thy locks.
Yeah.
Make bare the leg.
And that's going into what? Mourning. You see what I'm saying? Because bondage, basically you uncovering your lock. What was there? Possible. A bonnet, a veil, a covering. You know what I'm saying? The bonnets were said to be upon the priest for what? For beauty. Remember he told Moses to make Aharon and his sons, you know, these different garments, and they're gonna have the bonnets for beauty. You know what I'm saying? Meat suits and stuff like that. So if you will uncover that, that would be during what? Morning. Because we will do that in the time of fasting, which is what? In the morning. And begging. So not be destroyed. That's the Lord telling them, like, look, y'all better, you know what I'm saying? It's sarcastically being said, but, you know? And then they will rip their clothing. That goes into what? The uncovering of the lid. You know what I'm saying? We will rip our clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah 47:2 continue. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
You know, strip you of your duty, man. Go ahead.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts,
he's pulling up on you, right? America. He's pulling up on you in the form of these spiritual events that keep taking place, man. You know, that they want to downplay. That's why I never expect to see on the news the end of the world is here. Breaking news, the end of the world is here. Go crazy. They're not gonna tell you that shit. They're not gonna tell you that shit. It's never gonna happen. They're gonna fucking really make you think this shit's still going, even when, you know what I'm saying? It could be zombies in the motherfucking street. And Fox will still be running, and they'll never put that shit on there. Ever. It's not, you're not gonna see it. You will not see it, bro. You're not gonna see it. They're not gonna tell you their world ended. They're not gonna do it. Go ahead, bro. That's something you gotta really meditate on. Like, when the fuck y'all gonna actually, like, admit and confess, like, oh my God, we don't know what's, like, they be saying it, but it be by force by the Heavenly Father. Right. Like the video I did by the Spirit, when all hell broke loose during the Minneapolis riots and all that. It was like, this is something we've never seen before in our life. You know what I'm saying? And that's that type of shit that was going on. When you can't think of nothing else to say, but they not openly going out their way to tell you, all right, folks, the world is ending. Yahweh Bashing our shot coming back. That's why we here. You will never hear this televised on TV, man. And when you do, it's when they defaming us. The sound bites. Saying these things. Go ahead, bro.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. The Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, Yahweh, that's not his name. Lord Yahweh, right? The Lord Yahweh. Hashem, Yahweh Shai of hosts is his name, man. Go ahead, bro.
He says, sit down silent and get thee into darkness.
The Lord said that's the Egyptian strength, which is the same people we're talking about right here. You see what I'm saying? He just gonna write it like this, or a nigga just couldn't get it. You see what I'm saying? You think it's talking about, you know, you think it's really talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. You really think it's talking about Egypt. You really think it's talking about Nineveh when it's talking about Nineveh. No. They ain't get you when you think it ain't. When you think it ain't talking about Nineveh, but it is. It already happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga couldn't open his book and get it if he tried. See what happened to Dr. Ray Higgins? Go ahead.
It says, sit down silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdom.
See? Dealing with what? America. Go ahead.
I was wroth for my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
Yeah. And he's informing you on what happened to the saints, those that are actually supposed to be ruling the world. You see what I'm saying? Remember though? It's like, remember though? You know what I'm saying? This what happened. You remember shit. You know what I'm saying? How the scripture say, like this, if the woman hated the righteous, virtuous woman, that's America. That more represents the other nations. Because remember, the Lord deems the nation of Israel unto a woman. The woman is hated. She's being hated on. She got hurt. She the one that's bad. Got together. You know what I'm saying? You got that hated bride on the side. That's how they look at us. I don't know why. Lord gonna fuck you up, man. He gonna kill you, man. Go ahead, bro. He killing you now. You know, Lord's gonna put the missile to your ass, man. You don't pull up, you don't put that thing in your ass, man. Y'all trying to put shots to people. The Lord gonna put missile shots to your ass, man. Damn, man, bunch of zombies out here. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth for my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy.
I forgot that was in this chapter.
No mercy upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
So he's addressing like, you know he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah, he saw in the interrogation room. Go ahead.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
Yep.
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
I'm proud to be, man. I can't even get in the spirit that they be telling me when they saying that shit. To sing it ugly enough. I can't even do it. You know what I'm saying? I annoy myself with singing that shit. You know? Yeah, exactly. Crazy ass song. Yeah.
I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it.
You people actually forgot the Messiah, so-called black man. Y'all actually forgot that he only came to his people. Y'all actually forgot that Passover is in the Bible, for high holy days in the Bible is what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Not no goddamn Christmas. Y'all actually forgot there's a such thing as being partake. You see what I'm saying? This shit crazy, bro. Go ahead, bro. I don't know, brother. See, I made a post earlier. These niggas had damn Satanists, and then Esau trying to talk about it. They had a goddamn, it looked like it looked like a so-called white person's attempt at cooking chicken. That's how I cook my chicken. It was a Baphomet baby next to the manger of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And Esau trying to bring it out and explain. That shit crazy as hell, bro. And that shit real. It just happened. It came out yesterday. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. You know? That shit look like some damn bird rotisserie chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit look like. That shit
It's big like how he makes some chicken wings.
Yeah.
And it's just look nasty.
Yeah. And then he said, the nigga went on and said, you know, this is where I got nothing to do with it really. But he said the devil's been trying to steal Christmas for over 2,000 years. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of wicked. I ain't know what the title of that shit. I was like, this shit is crazy, man.
He's actually, say some trying to celebrate things on Jesus' birthday.
That shit ain't in the Bible, man. Ain't like, bro. This is another cut. Speak to this real quick, right? Before we close out that chapter. How the hell could we celebrate the Lord's birthday? There's a few things I mentioned right here earlier. Every holiday, that's not mentioning what we're supposed to observe, right? In the high holy days. Because he wasn't born yet. But the Lord could have, okay, just like when certain things would happen in our history, and the Lord would be like, okay, we're going to keep it as a memorial. It will be exclusively stated as it happened, like for real. After what Mordecai and Esther did, it's established as a memorial now, something to observe, right? Same thing with right, Feast of Life, Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, right? After we rededicated the temple, it was held as what? Something we observe now, memorial. Nicanor, we fucking killed Nicanor, cut his goddamn head off. You see what I'm saying? After all the terror he did to us, that was observed, man. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck? Why they ain't happy with so-called Jesus Christ's birthday, man? What happened to that one? It didn't don't make no. This is another cut. The Lord don't acknowledge his birthday, man. How we know that? Because he say he the beginning and the end. All right? He ain't worried about no damn the day he was born. He always been here. So how the hell he be observing his birthday? And then another cut. Why would the Lord want to identify his son's birthday when his son told us to be like the Heavenly Father, right? Be perfect like the Heavenly Father who's in heaven, be completely like him. The Heavenly Father don't got a birthday. He don't got a beginning nor an end. So how the hell could you celebrate your birthday, man? And then it don't make no goddamn sense. If you a God, you don't die. So it's just cut after cut after cut. And another thing we know, the Spirit pointed out to me, you goddamn devils, you don't push the kingdom of heaven, man. That's the Spirit. You don't push the kingdom of heaven. Think about it. You don't hear these people push the kingdom of heaven. Why ain't nobody trying to push for the kingdom of heaven, man? Y'all talk about is Christ, but Christ is have to be bringing the kingdom of heaven, man. Why don't nobody push that but us? Because they don't got nothing to do with so-called Christ, man. And what he coming to do. What he coming to bring, which is the kingdom of heaven. They want America to keep going, man. So y'all cut. The Pope don't push, he don't push the kingdom of heaven. None of you heathens. Why? Why don't you, I've never heard it. Have y'all heard it? I've never heard them do it. They don't push the kingdom of heaven. Why don't so-called white people push the kingdom of heaven?
Because this is the kingdom.
Thank you. When we did a lesson on that. America's not the kingdom, man. But that's what they keep trying to make great again. Why? If Christ loved everybody, if God loved everybody, he said he bringing the kingdom. That shit really, man, but I never even thought of it. The Spirit just dropped that on me like, damn. Y'all so fucking cut. I'm sitting here watching the fucking Pope and these niggas doing all this Christmas bullshit, but don't nobody push the kingdom of heaven. You niggas finished, man. That's how we know this truth. The kingdom ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Why wouldn't they push it? Because it don't got nothing to do with them. And y'all actually are the wicked, man. Rest my case, man. It's hard to say that by the Spirit, man. Go ahead, bro.
Lord, he'll never, the Most High, the Lord, Yehovah, Shem Yahushua will never acknowledge your birthdays because you're not even down here for no time, right? You're not even down here for a day. You're not here. You don't even exist in reality. You know, so
it's idolatry, man. You know what I'm saying?
They to idolize yourself, your kids, and never acknowledge the Lord, man.
How the fuck could the Lord observe his birthday? He said, I am he that was dead and am alive forevermore. He don't give a goddamn about the day he came in. He always been here, man.
He ain't going nowhere.
He said on the beginning and the end. Why he ain't point out? And I was also born on December 25th. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck you niggas, man. Fuck all you people. How about that? Fuck y'all, man. Y'all see I'm trying to get on this and cussing, and you don't even believe. We really believe. We believe. We the believers. You ain't no goddamn believer. Lord we gonna fuck y'all up, man. You ain't no goddamn believer. Lord don't give a goddamn we up here cussing, because we really believe. These people don't believe, man. Talking about us cussing. Lord gonna kill you simple ass niggas, man. Wicked ass people. Won't tell them they call evil good. We supposed to be cussing your ass out, man. Straight cussing your ass out. Where's me? We ain't just sitting around cussing being distasteful. It go on what we talking about, man. Hey, it said at the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, man. Get your ass across the street. That's the spirit of dog, you know. People say you jump on the dog, you know what I'm saying? I know the scriptures, so I know that's off. Satan, get these hits, Satan. Then shut the fuck up, you know? That's how you know we the children of Israel. We shut the fuck up. like I said, them questions, man. I'm gonna push the kingdom of heaven, man. That's like something we like, that's the new cut. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck they ain't pushing the kingdom of heaven? Nobody, like, that shit hit me, I'm like, God damn. Why don't they push the kingdom of heaven? Why? I thought it.
That's scripture for everybody.
Right.
They don't pertain to them. They know it, right?
I got scripture.
Go ahead, bro. You got some. And then we continue with the brother. I said, you know, it's an open forum, so you guys got scripture, you know, bring it up, man.
Revelation 21 and verse 12. It says, it had a wall great and high, and it had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels. And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
When you start to realize how much we got it,
Hey, shut up.
so everybody has to tell.
Hey, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You know what I'm saying? You go get that cup, you go drink. But y'all go hit when you truly shut up, man.
Yeah, this is Psalms 139 and 22. It says, I hate them with a perfect hatred. It says, I count them mine enemies. You know, and that's for everybody that's in this spirit, in this holiday spirit. You know, that's you man. You don't see that shit in the kingdom of heaven. You will not. The Israelites are gonna be on top, bro.
Hey, Salah.
That man.
I don't want you.
I don't want you.
Call.
I
don't want you.
I don't want you.
Focus up.
Yahweh.
Bust him. Call me outside. See, his ass gonna die, man. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, if this ain't saying nothing immediately, shot, you know, we ain't trying to be out here playing in the street. But Elijah, after them motherfucking kids, after them goddamn children came to him and called him bald head, he cursed them right there on the spot. Did they not hear him? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck the Lord said the bear to eat them mugs, man. To hell with you. Goddamn devil gonna come through it, you know? Man. Hey, but that's the spirit. Salaki. The Lord said he said when a man's ways please him, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. 2 old Edomites' ways. Salaki. How about Shmuel shot? Salaki. Alright? Yeah, he gotta get in for that shit. Hey man, you got it, bro. Salaki.
I mean, scriptures say they were fools for me, I was shot, man. You know, we gotta know what this comes with too. You know, the sacrifices. You know, being away from the so-called family, which these people in the world are not willing to do. These people, the people that are not willing to do that, it's plain and simple. You gotta die. You know, this whole thing you gotta hit the restart button, man. You know, it's all everything. Why? Because everything's out of order.
You got a curse word in your lands, man. That's biblical. You know? Right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You out here praying. That's a curse, man. You know? You can curse in your prayers. There ain't no prayer, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. The Lord knows your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
That's another. Temples built with hands, they pray. For every service.
To be what? To be seen.
Be seen by men.
That's the key. That's the highlighted point.
Yeah. You see my men, and then they go on and ask for their tithe. You know?
They got their reward. You gotta really be tapped in and lead it. Because it's really a problem of praying in the street when you got to. You see what I'm saying? It's the problem of how these people are praying and for why they're praying. They're praying to be seen, so they would actually pray out loud, please Jesus, just bring us, you know what I'm saying? And then it's to get you know, pretty much personified in people's eyes and shit like that. And then yeah, this damn goddamn thing, man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They pray to be seen in many, man. If you would, hey, damn, you might have to pray right, and they might have to pull up, and brother got to set up a prayer in his head. You see what I'm saying? Under your breath. Oh, you know, another way we know that ain't off? Because when Hannah was having requests made to the Lord about her not being barren anymore, so she could go on and have Samuel, she was said to be praying, but it wasn't her. She was always looking for her lips. One of her sons, Elkanah, her husband Elkanah, believed, saying he thought she was drunk. She was being looking for her. She was praying. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that nigga, man. How about that? Fuck all of this stuff. You know? Alright, anyway. Go ahead and finish talking about it. You got some, you got Isaiah 47:7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So that God didn't say these things to their heart. You just remember the letter end of it. And he's an example of that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. Therefore, hear now this. Because you got to think, America not saying this. It's the people of America that's, you know, that's saying these things. You see what I'm saying? The land not actually talking to the people. You see what I'm saying? Which is the people. Right?
Therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures.
Fucking crackers. You fucking crackers, man. Got some fucking nerve, man. Tell me some goddamn shut up, man. Some fucking shut up. Some hey, man. I'm telling you, we definitely gotta be, hey. I just feel like a lion in my spirit. I wanna literally like bite you motherfuckers' heads off, man. On some real shit, man. Ah, please. Jump on his ass. Go ahead, bro.
It says, thou that are given to pleasures spiritually.
I ain't gonna take that and flip that.
Fucking good. That dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else be, none else beside you.
Yeah, like he just, like he know he Esau. Like he, like you goddamn devil, don't you know I study like how much we should hate you every night, and you didn't even let them, you don't give a fuck though. That's, hey, I like that. I like that, Esau. You know what I'm saying? Good. Rejoice. You on point, man. Keep going, bro.
It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
You know what I'm saying? You got brothers up here that could have lost kids and shit. You up here talking some shut up. You don't know what I call a fight is, or plot is. The Lord just reminded me of this Sabbath. You want to hear it here, though. You see what I'm saying? That vibration went out. Man. Hey, he told us, when he could have heard it, he said what? Shut up. Go ahead, bro.
He says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
Like, that nigga could be flipped over right now.
No, he could be.
You know what I'm saying? Bleeding out. Also, remember when Brendan Brown picked dude truck up and threw that motherfucker in there, whatever the fuck he did, that bitch came down. What's the point when he was sitting in the truck like this and shit, and then shit fell off? You know what I'm saying? That's him flipped over and shit. You know, his head, you know how his jaw came off his face, top of his head come off, you know what I'm saying? His fucking brain out and shit. Tell him some shut up. Go ahead, bro.
In the very place you going, you gonna see one of us. Somebody who look like us. You know?
Or angels come. And angels can manifest to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stand on like you should. You know what I'm saying? Shit on this song. My wife's cookies. Weak ass. Man, bro. We get that power, we gonna get paid.
His cup is full of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Not done eating. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
The road's gonna be flipped. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He like the war line secret when he keep the power. As soon as the roads get flipped, you know what I'm saying? Man,
We didn't spare none.
nothing.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries. And for great abundance of thine enchantment.
Like you ain't up here, you ain't just off the dead bodies. Because a lot of them Edomites know what Christmas go back to. They ain't never lost their heritage and shit.
So if I could, I seen some brothers, they was out teaching this yesterday or the day before. And they asked Edomites, y'all know what y'all celebrate? They was like, yeah. They went all into it. They know what Saturnilia is, man. They know what things go back. It's pagan.
It's they
They
shit.
said it's pagan. He's like, you still go celebrate it? They said, of course.
It's they shit.
Exactly. But they know what it is, man.
It's they
They know,
customs.
they know what the fuck they
We
doing.
would take you guys' bodies and we would up until I got tatted.
I know man, she went all the way, like they knew. They knew. It wasn't even like any discrepancy. They knew.
These stupid niggas here, baby. Here, baby, too. Nigga name written on it, to Mama, too. You know what I'm saying? To whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to put the nativity under the tree and shit.
Yeah, nigga giving that's a body represent a body, man. One of your people, all this shit represents Jenny, Black Friday, fucking all this shit, man. Every fucking thing, man. Goddamn spades, man. You know what I'm saying? The fucking card, man. Go back first, man. Niggas don't even understand how big this shit go, man. Damn, you eat pancakes with motherfucking blackface, man. Aunt Jemima, that shit go back to blackface. She didn't visually look like that. They modernized it towards like a so-called black woman. But if you look at the old picture of Aunt Jemima, look it up. It's blackface. That's what that shit is. You eat blackface. You wanna man, bro.
And then at the point now they covering up. They turned the box. You know what I'm saying? They don't even. They're trying to cover up their tracks now, man.
Yes, yeah.
I had an old box of that. I was trying to like keep it when we was school in the garbage. I seen them when they was actually changing. They went from Aunt Jemima to like some meal company. They got like a generic looking logo, but it's the same exact thing. I had the box side by side. I'm like, they really changed it, right? But
Somebody get a quick Ezekiel 9:4. Motherfuckers think we out here screaming and shit. Like, no, the Lord making you feel that power, man.
that's all it is.
That's what I can feel like, you know. I can like, when you unlock the, you know what I'm saying? When you unlock it in this, we gonna go berserk. We gonna fulfill these prophecies.
We truly living, man.
Go ahead, bro. We'll finish that off.
Isaiah 47:10. Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
See? They look at Esau in all types. They don't tell them what they finna do, right? You know what I'm saying? How you think they invite you to a Christmas party? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Now you know what Christmas go back to for real. You know? Nothing for fun, bro. You got it, bro.
Thy wisdom and knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
And what wisdom is that? The knowledge of wickedness, which is no wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That's the color of the road. You see? Go ahead.
And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yep.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
Is that not talking about so-called white man, y'all? You know what I'm saying? That sounds just like you guys don't know. Okay?
Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Yeah. That's that spirit of what? Final destination, man. You know, there. You know, lion get your ass. You know, snake bites. You know, snake in your sock. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Nigga nigga damn running from a bear, and a snake come out his pants leg. You know, take his pants off, get spiders come out of his shirt. Boy, just to bug you out like that, man. And it ain't even happening for real. He could just make you, man.
Exactly. Have the bird box.
Boy, gonna fuck y'all. He gonna torture y'all, man. He gonna give us that power to do that type of shit to y'all too. That's the type of power I want to be able to take a nigga here, man. Fuck all that. I don't need to give. Let me just get this. You know what I'm saying? Super speed, bulletproof skin, some shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me get this. I'm gonna put a nigga under a juice suit, man. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna be hand movements. That's it. I'm gonna just look you in your eyes, and it's just gonna be. It's like they're gonna be in fear looking at you, but you gonna be like, nah.
What you doing, buddy? He was trying to hit you with that shit.
Yeah, God, shit, stop it.
You know, hold on. You'll laugh at Esau and shit because you got the power. Yeah, he's so damn funny saying that. You know, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Put him under the juicy and shit. Cashmere glass, man.
Nothing in my hands. Staring into your soul.
You make them see you getting. You go to 7 feet, then you go to 19 feet, then you go to 30 feet. You know what I'm saying? Then you shrink back down, you know what I'm saying? And then you bug them out. You make him see you coming out of his eyeball. You know what I'm saying? Like you just fucking with him. And you gotta know it's possible because look how the mind, you see what I'm saying?
You imagine these things.
Yeah, this shit ain't scripted. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you gonna get that power, bro. You gonna get creative with this shit. But, hey, it's like, by the Spirit, brothers be saying how elders too, that I even heard the elder apostle say this. Jake, the gods of these sports. Everybody can play sports. But Jake got creative with the shit. Put the salt to the shit. Gliding through the air. Motherfuckers doing tricks with the soccer balls and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jake doing extra far, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody can punch, but Jake got a nasty ass, you know what I'm saying, fast jab. Like, what's my man's name? Was it Roberto Duran? Yeah, he was a fucking monster. His technique was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he slept on a lot, but
that's a UFC fighter right now.
Israel.
He straight up, he's just taunting was. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's Esau sport. But you let somebody like Anderson Silva in. And this nigga was knocking niggas out with his feet.
This dude off the Street Fighter basically come to life.
Yeah, that's Silva. Exactly. Original Streets. No, that was Tekken.
Yeah. I think I'm talking about Street Fighter. No, you talking about Kenny. Oh, Street Fighter. God. We got to go check it out.
Spit on his head.
Yeah. Not, I don't want to talk about him, but that's it too. Yeah. That's exactly it. But it's a new Street Fighter. He just kicked with his legs. Like, that shit crazy. Anderson Silva, right? Yeah. Like you said, it's many different things, right?
Michael Jordan. Like Jake added the flavor with their tongue,
right? How
they wear the clothes. Well, and the elders was pointing that out. He's like, those guys, like Dr. Jake gliding the airport, point being, we're gonna do that with the spiritual power. You see what I'm saying? Like Superman can't really exhibit the power that really exists. Everybody know it exists. You see what I'm saying? But when we actually get a hold of it, like they didn't let us play sports for a while. You see what I'm saying? Then when they finally let us in, that shit was just transcending it. We gonna transcend this spiritual power shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get fucking crazy, you know? Like, hey, tell you gonna get that salt gonna come out, man. Salt times spiritual power, you know? That's a lesson. Formula, salt times spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go fucking crazy, man. You know? You glide, you see an Edomite from there, you glide in the air and shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, yeah.
Motherfucker, instead of walking on water, you walking on air now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck flying. This gonna just do creative shit. We ain't gonna have to think about this shit, man. That's how you know we getting there, bro. We just gotta keep waiting, stay patient, you know, and don't be weak. But is there more, bro? If not, bro, it's got it.
Spiritual power to serve through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We doing things on a low level right now, but definitely happening. We see something that goes before our sin.
It's really a high level.
Yeah, it's a high level of things, but it goes higher.
Yeah, exactly.
It's holy. It's like holy. Who plays sports, like when Jake plays sports, it's holy. Because it's set apart. They're always set apart. Everybody else does. You know? The Israelites, they're holy. The way they teach the book, it's holy.
And the elders also say like just the language of the book, how it's written. You know what I'm saying? You know, even just in regular speaking in words, we speak with salt. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody talk, but we talk in different language. Everybody get dressed, but look how we dress. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody dance, but look how we dance. Everybody sing, but look how we sing. You know? Everybody will be superheroes and shit, but look how we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, playing bodies actually looking like superheroes. You know, people want to be like Mike. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as they want to be Superman.
Hey, the scriptures say we have this treasure in earthen vessels.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers got something? You got it. Yeah, bring it up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Yeah, we're in the city, right? Well, the Lord said, do what? Go where?
Fine. It says, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Yeah, if you sign and crying, you're supposed to be signing and crying. You're supposed to be showing a response to this punishment, this affliction, if you truly being oppressed. Because if not, you're dead. That's like when you lost a feeling in your body. Of course, if you fix a paralyzed person, they're not going to flinch. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not spiritually paralyzed, mentally paralyzed, perceptually paralyzed, you're going to be reacting to the things that we are actually being afflicted with. Man. You see what I'm saying? We're actually going through, which is affliction. Somebody get that in Ecclesiastes 7:7. You know?
You want to finish this verse?
Yeah, it's a brother's good.
It says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, that's a man going home, he get off from fucking work, and he smacked the goddamn table, put a hole in the table. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, that's just how it gets sometimes, man. You see what I'm saying? Well, the Lord will have you know, like, that's supposed to be going on. You see? Really? You know? You say, be angry and sin not. You know? Just try not to go the fuck off, man. You know? Try to keep yourself in your God-like frame that you waiting to get back. That's a body that everybody, it's like when you go into practice and everybody got their jerseys put up already. You see what I'm saying? That's how the bodies are. Just you want to meditate like on that type of stuff, man. Like your body that's become. You see what I'm saying? Keep working towards it, man. That crown. You see what I'm saying? It's 144,000 of them. Because obviously in respect to your tribe, you got 12,000 of them. You see what I'm saying? Let's hope you get one. Shit, hope you make it. Work towards making it. As long as you on the shit. You see what I'm saying? You own a shit. You will never be broke again. You will never be sick again. Ain't gonna be no more. Ain't gonna be no more of that, man. You know?
It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die.
Right? Go ahead. You got something?
Yeah, you know, just strengthening what we do have. You know, and ultimately that's us strengthening ourselves in the current so we can get into those bodies to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And strengthening brothers and sisters that we made, man. You see what I'm saying? That's all we got left, because remain deals with what? Remnant. See that? These other niggas dead, man. I pinch you and you don't even flinch. What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we get on Google and we watch what y'all did to us, man. And this nigga got the nerve to ride past it. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Who got the Ecclesiastes 7 and 7?
It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely,
You got something?
Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead.
Surely,
To the brother, you got it. You got it for like 10 minutes. You got it. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Yeah, man. You want to speak on it?
On that?
Yeah. Go ahead, read it for me now.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
You can't not see that we oppress. And literally, everything we've been talking about tonight is going to show everything's trying to kill us. Like everything's made to kill us. You can't do nothing without you having to worry about, damn, this is gonna have me go off. Damn, they trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get on the phone, you hear them tapping the phones, you know what I'm saying? You can't go outside the crib, and, you know what I'm saying, without looking over your shoulder because you know somebody trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And like really thinking about that shit make you mad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How do you not have this reaction?
yeah. And like you see with everybody's spirit up here.
Or a reaction. Or a reaction. Like, we gotta have the same exact
Con.
Rock it, bro.
Nah, that's it. That's it.
If I could, so like the dude drove past, someone said, shut up. And we ultimately all together we had the same reaction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But our reaction when we all literally reacted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I wanted to yell just like how the brother was yelling. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more at that point.
Yeah. It was like we was all sitting there for just a minute, just, you know what I'm saying, taking how we could take it. You know what I'm saying? Which is the fact that like
That's what we subject to.
man, you know what I'm saying? So how could you not be mad? You know what I'm saying? But that'll go to show those that's in the world thinking everything's sweet and shit, you not oppressed. You know what I'm saying?
This is if a brother could jump there real quick. 2 Thessalonians 1. We started I want to say 6.
Second Thessalonians 1 verse 6. See, it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. See, it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
That's it. Esau don't know what he got coming for real. Because if he did, he would have been said, we fucking up. We don't know what's going. You know what I'm saying? They would have been got down on their knees and started praying to us. You know what I'm saying? Praising us, realizing they don't got their kingdom fallen. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the kingdom of heaven for them. You know what I'm saying? They lost the birthright. They ain't got shit for them. That's why the Lord said they like spittle. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't shit.
There's more for him too, bro. Keep going.
Next verse. It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. And when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God. And that babe, and that
I'm gonna say rest with us. You know what I'm saying? Like brother said a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like these men that are written about in this book. You know what I'm saying? The more that you keep reading, you know what I'm saying, the more that you get comforted. You know what I'm saying? Because those men are still here. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we can read about them, you know what I'm saying, and be there in that moment, visualizing that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like how the brothers was visualizing the feast of dedication, you know what I'm saying, when it was happening. You know what I'm saying? You can take comfort in that. For real. You know what I'm saying? You can get
Thessalonians 1:7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, a flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and the glory from his power. It says, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day.
You can read the whole chapter for him if you want to. Got something?
Yeah, I'll bring something out.
Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. You know, and the reason why is to rest with us, because the words that we have are to bring comfort, you know, and rest. You know, we don't have rest in this, you know, this polluted kingdom we're in, man. We don't have the right to rest because we have a job to do, and our job is to be a light to our people. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be rest, but we do have comfort ultimately getting rest in his word and knowing what is to come. We know that we have a Savior coming to bring us and deliver us out of this captivity.
Back to the scripture, surely oppression makes a wise man mad, because we have the wisdom now. Therefore, we are aware that we're being oppressed. Unlike the 2/3, they're not aware that they're being oppressed. That's the worst part about it. And you know, we can't do what we really want to do. We can't have kids or travel or enjoy ourselves because we're in captivity. And now we're aware of that because we have the wisdom that woke us up. Therefore, oppression makes a wise man mad because we're angry with them. And you can't do anything.
To the point, everybody knows, but we know at a high level now. Like, it's a fact now. Like, we knew we were being oppressed before. You see what I'm saying? But to not take away from the point, but to add to it, we know at a high level now. So we really, if you don't really know, we know you don't really know. You see it, but you don't really know. Like the scriptures say, they got eyes to see, but they see not. You see what I'm saying? So we do ultimately, everybody see this shit, but it ain't with the right,
And let's finish out the point about the Micah 2:10. We gotta wait, basically, for Yahweh Shah to come back and fix everything. We gotta depart, otherwise we get destroyed. And
Got something? I'll add to that too. That's it. Knowing the scriptures and understanding them how we're supposed to, you understand the different types of oppressions that our people have been in. You know what I'm saying? Through our past lives. You know what I'm saying? You can receive it. Because all in all, like understanding each of those timelines, each of those captivities, that's like, just really I'll say this, off the one captivity that our people know of generally, you know what I'm saying? Which is our people being put on slave ships and brought over here, you know what I'm saying? They're already making that, and you paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? But adding on top of that all the other captivities, that's even more. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a plate, right? You already got a lot on that plate. Then you add all of those onto that plate. That's gonna be hard to finish. You know what I'm saying? You might choke.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
That's crazy because we not servants, we gods. You know what I'm saying? That's really like Psalms 82 and 5 say that. You know what I'm saying? Here are gods. I'm saying how should I have to reiterate that? You know what I'm saying? In the Gospels, we are gods. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be fucking servants. We're not supposed to be on the. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be shoe shining. You know what I'm saying? Our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Shoes or shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We not supposed to be their footstool. They supposed to be our fucking footstool. Come on, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 10.
That was a Psalm 8:26.
Is that what I say? I say 62.
No, you said 2:5, 6.
Kind of slap.
Back to the point up. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And you know, the point is it's flipped and upside down. We got us guys, us Israelites, Yasharallah, we out here taking care of the garbages, cleaning everything, fucking building everything, making everything for the heathens who are peasants in the spirit, who are made to be servants.
I say to that, going into Psalms 5, starting at 5, it says the words out of course. You know what I'm saying? So that being the case, we not. If it's out of course, that means shit ain't right. We're not supposed to be fucking servants. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be in the valleys. We're supposed to be on top. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have our conversations in the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we're supposed to be on top. We gods. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to have these stupid, vain-ass conversations about dumbass shit that don't lead to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rich, you know what I'm saying, in this world, and that don't lead to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Solomon said that. Solomon was the richest man that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? The wisest man that ever lived. He had everything. And with him having everything, see, that's crazy too, because he was a Jake. Only a Jake could be able to really see that. Esau ain't gonna be able to see that shit, because he just keep taking. You know what I'm saying? But Solomon knew. It was Solomon being a Jake, so like an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? That's what he knew. That shit lead to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's oppression making a wise man mad. You know what I'm saying? Because exactly with enough wisdom, basically, you come to the point where you're obligated. You know what I'm saying? You're obligated to deal with what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes less of I know this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we oppressed. Yeah, I know there's one about white man doing this and that. But when you get so much knowledge on it, when you're able to go to, like the brother said, we go through Google, we see what y'all did, man. But we go even deeper into it because we refer it back to what? The scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We go through that filter and we understand this is truly us. So that mount up every single day and realize truly understanding oppression, you know, it's making us angry, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the higher level that the brother was talking about. The higher level is wisdom, is knowledge. Because we already know, this is why not people like that. You actually curse, go back to the curses. So it makes it a lot easier. You go through all those curses. Yeah, I got this Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, and Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies. It says, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Yeah, just that dude over there who drove past, man, he's gonna get a open iron put around his neck, man. That's the way it's gonna be. It was already written, bro. You know? So Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
That's it. Lord gave us a cup that we had to deal with because we went off. You know what I'm saying? He's up and going the fuck off constantly. You know what I'm saying? Well, that shit's up into the heavens now. So he got a cup coming from him, but it's gonna be way bigger than our cup. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say in the world. They say you make the bed, you know what I'm saying, you gotta lay in it. Esau made a big ass bed, you know what I'm saying? As for him, he gotta lay in that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like he dig that pit, he gonna fall in it.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 18 and verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
Right there. That's it. The Lord don't forget shit. The Lord see everything. He got eyes on everything. The Lord ain't gonna forget shit. Keep going.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath fulfilled, which she hath filled to her double.
You get a double cup, extra dose. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide from shit. And so we got to drop on you because we know. You know what I'm saying? The Lord allows us to see. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Luke 24:45. You know what I'm saying? Then He opened up their understanding. Roughly paraphrase that they may understand. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord gave us the key. We opened the door. Now we see. You know what I'm saying?
I got something for you. It's Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which has been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And God, Yahweh, required that which is past.
That's it. Just like how y'all was in captivity to us, you know what I'm saying, in the dark ages, you know what I'm saying? It got flipped, now it's going to flip right back, and it's going to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Times 10. You know what I'm saying? Times 144,000.
It's also too, because like you said about Spirit, you know, He remembered everything. He didn't forget nothing. So, Lord woe whoever lead the people in captivity, you got to go into captivity. When you look at Esau's past, he led us into captivity. They say God required that was his past. So you got to pay for that, bro. You know?
There is no end to a people. You know what I'm saying? You try to erase yourself, you know what I'm saying, from the history books. But your ass, it's crazy. That's it. Esau thought he was smart by trying to hold on to the book and try to tell you a story with the book, you know what I'm saying, going completely off. But really, that book is what cut you, you know what I'm saying?
I got something for you. Psalms 139:7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? It says, if I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. You know? It says, if I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. So, oh man, it says, if I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yeah, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee.
You can't hide shit from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's the he the creator, you the creation. You know what I'm saying? That's he watching you. You can't see him. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord literally on a whole other level. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can't think like him. But when the Lord even said, he tried to reigns. You know what I'm saying? He gives you to what your heart desires. You know what I'm saying? And what Esau's heart desires, everything that's fucking wicked. You know what I'm saying? The scripture right before that, it says what? A man's heart is secretly wicked. You know what I'm saying? Above all things. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's the one, please. These Lord's words, you know what I'm saying? They're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They speak way better than we can speak. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? It says, I, the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, search the heart. I tried the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
Yeah, song, brother. That's all. Yeah, if you want to get this to the brother, Ezekiel 35:6, just to hit his point real quick, and then you got to work on it. You said, by the Spirit, you said, he searched the heart. So he saw only one wickedness.
Yeah, no, that's like I say, Psalms 10. That's the Lord's not none of his thoughts.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's the spirit. You got it.
Ezekiel 35:6.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
That's it. What does it say in Numbers 33 and 35? You know what I'm saying? Only way you can cleanse the land, you know what I'm saying, is through the blood that shed it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta die. All you fucking demons, you know what I'm saying? You so-called white people go into fucking slavery for everything that you did according to the Bible. That's the spirit of the Lord have come up to you like that.
Right. That's the spirit.
That's an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, you know what I'm saying? And blood for blood. Y'all gonna die.
Isaiah 55 and 11, it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. See, it don't say shut up. It says, it shall not return unto me void. See, it don't say shut up. It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please. It say shut up. It says, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So everything, you know, like the brother said, we got the drop. So everything we already know, we got the wisdom. But the wisdom of the righteous, that we know that this place is gonna come, you know, it's gonna be left in destruction, man. As it does it, you know. We're finished.
I'm gonna too, like when Esau don't act like they realize this time is always proceeding. You know, we're not going back in the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these things that are written are future dated events. You know what I'm saying? That we're waiting for. So we only are drawing closer and closer to these things happening.
I mean, and then add to a point, you can act like that.
Yeah.
But scriptures say you don't really believe that.
Exactly.
Because say the devil comes down on you having great wrath because he knows
that you have a short. You know you have a short time, man. And we know who you devils are, man. You know, we have it all. We have the drop, man. So we ain't doing nothing but moving closer and closer to all these things, you know, that we see happening. And we watching it happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all gonna build back better, but everything is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? So y'all players are not. Go ahead, bro.
What's the scripture say? You know what I'm saying? They say, surely we shall build, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord shall, you know what I'm saying, throw it back down. You know what I'm saying? So even if you try to play, you know what I'm saying, try to play a quick scheme, you know what I'm saying? You know, you try to run one up on us, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Because the Lord not gonna allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in Psalms 50 and like 21, no, the water. Definitely that. That said, the Lord said, thou diest not always altogether as well as thyself. You know what I'm saying? The water. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the case. The Lord for let you know that's not the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
I'm gonna start at verse 16. Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee.
Kind of right there. That's that. Just like the brother was saying before. How come y'all not talking about the kingdom of heaven? You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to bring up the word and shit, but y'all, that's that Deuteronomy 12 and 32. You know what I'm saying? What does it say? Add thou not nor take from it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing that in that exact moment. You know what I'm saying? If you speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak the whole book, the whole thing. Baruch 4 and 1 tell you that. This whole book is the commandments of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't speaking according to none of that, you love death.
They can't help but speak. If I can add, can't help but speak to that because they ain't been given the light, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so basically, in other words, you fucked.
Right. Scripture say, thou cannot make that which is quick and straight. You know what I'm saying? But paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? With us knowing that, we know your life. You know what I'm saying? We know your situation. We know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So we not really mad at you specifically. You know what I'm saying? We not even really mad. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gave. You know what I'm saying? He got the game plan. He gave it to us. You understand what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We just get prepared. You know what I'm saying? So when the Lord give us the goal, like He's gonna get the house out the goal. It's really, Lord will get the house out the goal. The house out will get us the goal. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fucking you. We gonna fuck you up.
Condition of the battle.
Yes.
The Lord laid out to us what's the condition of the battle. Well, you in battle with your brother who's fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying?
I'm over so stupid. He gave his birthright over, you know what I'm saying? And didn't get no blessing.
You got a blessing, it was a sword.
Right.
But I give you.
God, he ain't no slucky. He ain't get the righteous blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because his blessing only temporary.
Yeah, nah, he ain't getting no blessing. Real quick, get that in Psalms 112 and 2 for the brother. That's by the Spirit you say that. You know, but both technically right. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 112 and 2.
I said that ultimately because he gonna die by that same sword. He gonna die by what he was blessed with.
Yeah, you got it right there.
So 2nd Ezra 16 and 2. It says, gird up yourselves with clothes of sackcloth and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Second Ezra 16 and 2. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
I said, that destruction is coming right now. You know what I'm saying? It's already in the process. We've been seeing it all year. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy too, cause like from last week's highways. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say it was last week's highways that we was going into. Are you gonna make it out 2021? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, it almost seems like shit been popping up even. You know what I'm saying? Even faster, or like basically has been coming to light more. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because you see it more. It's like it almost looks like ain't nobody's gonna make it out 2021. You know what I'm saying? How like all this shit coming, you know what I'm saying, coming about. So I say if you have something to say on it too, you can.
Now we're gonna start here. Psalm chapter 112 and verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, so ultimately you're not blessed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Heavenly Father. Alright? That's it.
That delighteth greatly in his commandments.
Must be like, have a blessed day. You ain't blessed though. Swear. You don't feel the Lord, so you're not blessed. God can't bless America. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It don't fear him, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm chapter 33 and verse 12. It reads, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance.
These are English,
God, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's literally, there's like so many scriptures coming out right now. You got Deuteronomy 7 and 6, Deuteronomy 14 and 2. You know what I'm saying? They all go to the same thing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose Israel. He ain't choose you. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 147, 19 and 20 also say that. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So we blessed. You ain't shit.
Start with the elect.
Kind. Starting with the elect on down. Listen, you ain't got nothing to hope for. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense, because you doing what you're doing, like how the scripture Revelation 12 and 12 say. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that you have but a short time. You know what I'm saying? So it only makes sense you go to higher than you can. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau always had that mentality. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. You know what I'm saying? Misery love company. You know what I'm saying? Because you the one that's fucking miserable. That's you had all the knowledge that you took away from us. You know what I'm saying? And you got all of that. But you have all that. You already know you're fake too. You just don't want to. You just don't want to accept it for real. You trying to have hopes that you can possibly. Oh no, if we do this, we might be able to. No, you ain't got shit coming for you besides death.
Raised up. Brothers got anything else? Yeah, we close out.
Yeah, I got
something?
Yeah, one more.
You got it, brother. You got it.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21 reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked." It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins."
That's full circle. You know what I'm saying? That's completely full circle. Because you can't hide from shit. Everything that you thought you was able to hide, you know what I'm saying? It's already come to light. It's come to light. We see it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord showed us. You know what I'm saying? He saw all of it. So you get that cup, you know what I'm saying, back onto you. You try to poison us. Nah. That's when we switched it. Now you finna get that cup. You know what I'm saying? Because he came to life. You know what I'm saying? Through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Through his word, through the book, through the commandments of the Lord. We came back to life. You know what I'm saying? All you are is death. Nothing come out else from you but death. And we got the history books, you know what I'm saying? We got your track record, bro. We got your track record.
The scripture say what? Therefore inquire not how the ungodly shall be punished and when. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved. You know? Which will be through your ass be punished, man. You know? By the hand of who? It's people Israel.
I got a scripture to read.
You got it?
So 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 15, it says, "Meditate upon these things." It says, "Give thyself wholly unto them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." You know what I'm saying? So Aaron, to the brother's point, you know what I'm saying, worrying about how the righteous shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? Stay in this right here. This is light. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bother anything around us right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to be here. This is going to be your salvation. Being in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the prophets. Listen to the elect. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures. You know what I'm saying? The comforter. You know what I'm saying? A comforter, you think of a comforter to keep you warm. You know what I'm saying? Keep you secure. This is going to keep you warm and secure. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel cold no more right now. I'm hot.
Yeah, this is great, bro. That's it. Fire set up in your bones.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Beautiful, brother. All right? Beautiful brothers. All right? For all the one that's been edifying, all right, we'll close this out. Call along live.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wa'akudasukah.
So next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Above.
Above.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom. Yeah, boy. That one got brighter too.
I did too.
Yeah.